My guest is Fadi Haddad, who is a Jordanian working here in his home country of Jordan. Thanks so much for joining us, Fadi.
You're welcome.
Now, you graduated from Middle East University in Lebanon. Why did you go there?
Well, first, I believe that God has called me for ministry, and I believe Middle East University is one of the best places to go and study there in this area of the world. So I decided to go there and continue my education there.
Excellent. Now, you were born into an Adventist family, but for a period of time there, you kind of like put it behind you. What led you to decide to give your life to Jesus again?
Well, after I had some personal experiences with God, I started to feel that I need to go back and search for the truth again. So I started looking and questioning. I had some visitations from the pastors here. So that led me to see that the truth is here. This is the place that I should continue going with, and this is where I see that God can use me. And this is the place where God will lead me through my life.
In what ways did your life change once you recommitted yourself to Him?
Well, it's changed all over. You can say 180 degrees. The thing is, you're going with the world, you go just directly the opposite way. You have troubles, then you experience peace. You have problems, you see these problems are being solved one by one. So this is the blessings of experiencing God's love and mercy in my life and each person's life.
Wonderful. Tell me a little bit about what you are doing now.
Well, I'm now working as a global mission pioneer in Zarqa, which is the second largest city in Jordan. We have a church building there. We're taking care of the church there, reaching out to the community with no barriers, looking for both the needs and the spiritual and the physical needs of the people, trying to show the love of Jesus to the people in each and every way, trying to mingling with people, befriend them, and looking for their need and the true need of meeting Jesus.
I imagine that almost nobody in Jordan has heard of Adventist before. So are there barriers that you face in your work?
Of course, barriers are there everywhere, but especially being an Adventist in this part of the world, we're not a lot here, we're just few, and this has been like a barrier for us. Other Christians, when they hear this name Adventist, they start thinking, what is that? Is it a cult? Is it a church, or what is it? But we're building friendship, getting to know everything about Adventists. We're telling them to people, showing them what Adventist people are, what is our message, and everything that is about our message.
What sort of a response are you receiving?
Well, looking at the responses, there is a lot variety of responses. Some people are curious to know more. Some people, they just block us. They don't open for conversation. Some people have some wrong understandings or wrong ideas about what Adventists are. So it varies, but when we get to know people, when people get to know us, they see that we're, first of all, Christians like them. We don't have any weird ideas or weird beliefs, and we aim just to follow Jesus.
Excellent. So describe some of the activities that you are involved in the community.
Well, in the community of Zarqa and Jordan, I'm trying to reach out to people, first of all, to show them the love of Jesus. We're trying to meet their spiritual needs, their physical needs as much as we can. We're trying to do some community services like health expos, visiting some orphanages, some care homes, and just reaching out to the people in every and special way. Especially we're working with the youth to make our youth, used to be in mission, in service, and to show, and through their actions, through their lives, how we are as Christians can affect the community that we are working and living in.
Excellent. So you have a group of Adventist young people that you're able to work with?
Yes.
Yeah. And how are they responding to the opportunity to be involved in service?
Well, they like this idea, they love it actually, and they're open to it. You know, whenever we suggest some of the things, you know, they totally agree with it, they support it, and they give everything so they can make it true.
Wonderful. What are some of the major needs in Jordanian society? What sort of needs do people have? What
Well-
sort of problems do they have?
Well, I'm not gonna call it problems, but it's challenges.
Right.
Well, we have some challenges here. As I said, as Adventists, we're few here, and it's really hard to make new people joining the church. That's because we need to look more about their needs as people. Sometimes they look for education, sometimes they look for work or any other things, but it is hard for them to find. So one of the things, they go to the church, but sometimes we see some other churches who give these opportunities that we don't have, so they just leave the church and they go to other churches where they find their needs. So this is one of the things. The other thing is we're really wanting some workers here. We need some missionaries here. We need people to work for God. This is a challenge for us. We don't have many locals. We're getting the help of foreigners, and this is good, so we can recruit more locals and have these people serve for Jesus.
Fadi, thank you so much for what you are doing in the community.
You're welcome.
And I know that it's challenging, but God will continue to bless you in what you're doing.
Amen. Amen.
And viewers at home, please pray for Fadi, pray for the young people that he's working with, and pray for their ministry in the community, that they will continue to touch many lives for Jesus.